Hello my friends, Stark here, and I have something very special for you. Today we're at Maddox Vintage Auto Parts, a classic car salvage yard, owned and operated by my good friend Wayne Maddox in Commerce City, a northern suburb of Denver, Colorado. And if we look to the west, we can see the Rocky Mountains. Beautiful vista. So let's see some of the delights here. 1964 Imperial. 1967 Chrysler station wagon. 1960 Plymouth Fury, one of my favorites. Yeah, with the optional bumper bridge. 1959 Chrysler. 1959 Imperial. The 1995 Chevrolet 3500 HD Wrecker is mine. I just bought that from Yuma, Arizona. I stopped in Colorado to see my good friend. '58 Imperial. 1962 Chrysler New Yorker. 1968 Imperial. 64 or 65 I think, Thunderbird. Wow, just so many antique cars here. Now some of these cars are available to buy. Some of them are available for parts, and some form part of Wayne's personal collection. I couldn't tell you which are which for the most part. Another 59 Imperial. So your best bet, if you're interested in classic parts, is to phone him, Wayne Maddox, 303-288-2682. And there's much more back here. Wow, just parts galore. So many classic parts here. 65 or 6 Mustang. Thunderbird. I think this is a 66 Mustang because it doesn't have the extra horizontal bars either side of the horse corral. I'm hurrying here, my friends, because this is a big yard and I only have so much memory on the card. Grills, hoods, air cleaners, doors, glass. Very rare. Mercury Comet. Car-based pickup. Australians would call them a ute. Chrysler New Yorker. I want to say it's a 58. '59 Oldsmobile 98 with the beautiful and unique to that year tail fins. Wow, awesome styling. Not so keen on the front end with the widely spaced headlamps. And the Chrysler is indeed a 58. Look at the tail lenses. For the 57 Chrysler, the tail lens fills the entire space available within the chromium plated bezel. On the 58, they're miniaturized. I should know, I have a 1958 Chrysler 300D. Here's a one-year only special, a 1970 Chrysler Cordoba. Later the Cordoba was released as a two-door car in, I think, 1975. Imperial. I should like to go back here, but with the gates shut like they are, I think the dogs are on patrol. That's a 1960 Imperial Southampton through the fence here, and two cars ahead of that is a 1965 Plymouth Fury, one of only three built with a Hurst shifter, 4-speed manual transmission. What else can we see in this section of the yard? '56 Cadillac, surely deserving of a restoration. 1950 Nash Ambassador, I think. Classic bathtub shape, and I believe there's a family connection for this car. For Wayne, I think this belonged to, if I'm not mistaken, his grandparents. Another Cadillac, 55 or 56. Chrysler convertible, circa 1967. Well, a little disappointed that I couldn't get to the back part of the yard. There's a lot more cars back there, but I daren't risk being bitten. Not even for you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this brief tour of the Maddox Vintage Auto Parts yard. And if you have questions on parts, availability and such, then please don't hesitate to phone my good friend Wayne, 303-288-2682. '65 Imperial. I recognize the similarity of this car to one which I once had. I once had a 1965 Chrysler 300L, which was rare enough in itself, but mine was super rare because it was one of only 108 built with the Hurst shifter and 4-speed manual transmission. Now that behind it is a 1968 Chrysler New Yorker. I just love the grills and the headlamp arrangement on these 1968 Chryslers. Now the 68 300 had the hidden headlamps, but I actually like the open look. And one of the cars on my personal hit list that I'd like to have one day is a 1968 Chrysler New Yorker two-door hardtop. Older Oldsmobile Toronado, which together with the Cadillac Eldorados of the same era were front-wheel drive. Thunderbird, I'm going to stab at 1973. It's a big one. Well, thanks to a road sweeper, it's getting real noisy here. So I'm going to let you go. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be heading back toward Indiana tomorrow in my wrecker. Thanks for taking the tour with me. Best wishes from Colorado and from me. Take care.